Hey everybody, it's Tiffany here and we are back with an all new video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I do my nails using builder gel. Now this is my other set and as you can see my nails are way overdue. They are so long, so we need to give these a new fresh look. Chop these babies down. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to remove your old manicure, apply your builder gel, do a cut down if you need to. So if you're ready, let's go. I am going to be using a drill to remove my old manicure. Now this old manicure is about 2 weeks old, so it is grown out from my cuticle line, and I am using a coarse bit for this. This just really takes off the old gel really fast, and I can usually get all of this removed in about 10 minutes. Now, if you don't have a drill, you could definitely hand file this if you wanted to, or you could even do a soak off. Now, if you do have a top coat on it, you will need to buff that off first because usually most top gel coats will not dissolve in acetone. I actually just prefer using a drill because it is just a little bit less exposure to acetone, which can be very drying to your skin. So this is just my preferred way of removing it. What I like to do with the drill first is take that bit and go along the cuticles first, and then taking my drill bit down each of the sides and removing it first. I'm not going to worry about cutting them down yet. I just want to get all of the old gel color removed. At this time, you could remove some of the bulk if you wanted to, because we are going to have to do kind of a rebalance within the nail so that it looks really good when we have our shorter nails. So I am going to be taking down just a little bit of the bulk there at the free edge. And then I will just repeat this process with the rest of the nails. After we have removed all of the gel color, go ahead and brush off any of the dust that is remaining on those nails, and then go ahead and pull out your orange stick or your cuticle pusher. I just prefer using a wooden stick. It does the job just as well, and it's not as harsh on my natural nail, which some metal cuticle pushers can actually just do a little bit of damage to your nail. And so I just prefer using this, and all I'm doing is pushing back the cuticle and just exposing a little bit more of my natural nail so that you can have that nice long nail bed. And then after pushing back our cuticles, I'm going to take my drill back, and I'm using this bit. It is a cuticle drill bit. I think they also call it a snake bit. And I'm putting my drill up to 6 RPMs, and I'm just gently going around the cuticle line just to remove some of that old dead skin that could be left on the new natural nail that has grown out. I will do that on all of the nails, and then I will go ahead and switch it to reverse on my drill and then go back over the nails again with that reverse motion. This just really ensures that we've prepped the nail really well and we will have no lifting. So now it is time for the cut down. This is, for me, some of the most scariest part of doing your nails because I'm always afraid I'm going to cut too much off and then I'm not going to like it. I do use these really big nail cutters. A lot of times they'll use these for tips and stuff, but it just gets the job really done fast. You could always use your nail file if you wanted to, but I am kind of taking a pretty big chunk off. At least this is a big chunk for me. And then after I do that, I go ahead and do a quick reshape of the nails the way that I like them. I really like growing my nails out and then cutting them back really short because most natural nails will not grow perfectly straight, and it's just nice to kind of do a refresh, beautiful short nails, and a lot of times they just feel so good when they are short. So after I do that cut down and then I do the reshaping, I go ahead and clean my nails with some alcohol and a brush, and they are already looking so nice and I love the way they feel. Next, after we have completely cleaned and prepped our nail, we are finally ready for some base coat or foundation. I'm just using this Beetles base coat. It has been a go-to for me. It is cheap and it works really well. And all we're going to do is put a nice thin layer on all of the nails, and then we'll give that a cure for 30 seconds. Now let's go ahead and add the builder gel. I'm using Beetles builder gel. You'll also need a thin nail brush just like this one here. The consistency of builder gel is just so nice to work with. Now what we want to do is go ahead and put our foundation layer of builder gel. What I'm doing is slowly adding a thin layer to the nail that is on top of this base. I'm using the brush and I'm kind of pushing it up towards the cuticle and then brushing it down. We're trying to get a nice even coat of this. Then I will dip the brush back into the bottle, come back, and then we'll go ahead and add a thin apex layer to the center of the nail. Now, depending on how long your nail is, it's going to depend on the size of your apex. If your nails are really short, you're really not going to need too much. Then I'm going to take my nail brush and go around the cuticle edges just to smooth the builder gel out and make sure it's a lot thinner on the edges of our cuticle line versus the center. We want most of the bulk of the builder gel in the center of the nail and down the line from cuticle to free edge. So think of your apex as kind of a dome shape. So when you're looking down the barrel of your nail, it kind of has a dome shape. That's what you're looking for. I'm using the brush just to move some of the builder gel around where I want to. Builder gel is so easy to work with. It kind of does all the work for you. It levels out beautifully. It's just really, really DIY friendly. If you feel that your builder gel is not leveling the way you want to, a quick tip is just to flip your nail over and let gravity take that builder gel to the center of the nail. This will also even it out. And then I'd like to do a flash cure for about 10 seconds and then repeat the process with the rest of the nails. Once you're finished with all of your nails, go ahead and give everything a quick 60-second cure just to make sure everything cures perfectly. These are looking so perfect already, but I do like to come in with my file and just reshape it just a tiny bit just to bring back that shape if it needs to, because sometimes a little of the gel will just get on the very free edge and it's a little bit rough. But always before you start filing, make sure you take off that tacky coat with some alcohol. It almost feels like the gel has not cured, but once you take that tacky coat off, it is kind of matte looking, and then you're ready. And then I come underneath the bottom with a buffing block, and it is so smooth. Look how great these are looking. The only thing that we need to do now is add a top coat, or at this point, if you wanted to do a gel color, that would be perfectly fine, or even some nail art. I apply my top coat, and then I go ahead and give that a cure for 60 seconds. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to see more nail videos, any kind of techniques, or even nail prep, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be happy to make those for you. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!